Welcome back,
Battle
folks, to
paused.
Pig
Battle
TV.
started.
Sorry about that. That got me. Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm yours, Pigs, as usual. So, we're on a map called Comet Catcher. It's definitely in the map pool for a while. I think it's just been recently updated to 1.8. So, I couldn't see any changes, but let's meet the commanders, shall we? It's Chaos Rin, and he is a Cortex, and his opposition is another Cortex of Anti-Guardian. So, how are they going to handle this between each other? Obviously, it's a big map for a 1v1, so that'll be interesting. Are they going to do the direct route? Obviously, they don't really know where they each other are, but let's say that inevitably they do. So, are they going to rush out some? Obviously, are they going to rush out maybe a grunt, or they might be yeah. Oh, so he's no, so he's actually on vehicles. I should have selected that. My apologies. So he could be sending out maybe a rascal. Yeah, it was a rascal. So he's going to send out 12 of them, and he's boosting himself up. So what he's doing is he's got himself solar. Strange, no wind. I suppose wind is definitely dying on it. Oh, it's only 1 to 4, so it's not the greatest on here anyway. I wonder if that's the change. I'm sure wind was on here. Yeah, that's a strange play. But so we've got bots on this side. So we've got bots against vehicles. Because it's really flat, there's, I would say, more to the vehicles, depending on what sort of vehicles he's going to get out. Maybe he's going to go for the pounders. No, he's going for the incisor first. The incisor, obviously the incisors are quite good. They're a good early unit to try and push out, but not the most strongest. But he is going for quite a lot of stuff. I never understood this player where do 100 and then they do something else. He's probably done, let's say, so many and then done the construction, done the other part. That's the way. That's the way they tend to do it. I like to repeat something and then I stop and start as I go on. And then I completely forget what I'm doing. So Rascals are coming out straight line, like I said. He is going one down at the bottom as well. So Guardian's pushing out. Kerspin is technically the higher player here, which I would have thought he would have rushed a bit more. He's got his grunts. He's got his grunts to protect his line, so that's good. They'll not worry against the Rascal, although the Rascal is a lot faster. So that'll be taken out. We haven't got much defense at the moment. In fact, we've got, oh yes, we've got the light laser there. I think I would like to see maybe a couple of grunts. Now he knows sort of where that direction came from. Maybe try to send the grunts round, something like that. Just a couple. You don't need that many, so you're not, they're just sat there. You might as well do something with them. Like I said, it's a huge map for a 1v1, which is unusual. People tend to play a bit smaller because obviously it's a bit tighter then. And obviously you've got all this metal to go through. Compared to, I mean, you can even hide something in here as well, Although it's a bit far away, obviously. Yeah, he's spreading out, which is fine. I still would have liked to push. Rascals obviously are fine, but they're nothing against a grunt for a start off. So this push is definitely going to come in, and then Rascals will definitely get. He's left in the centre a bit. Yeah, so these grunts will definitely take out these Rascals, no problem at all. But I think they're just trying to maybe bait him somewhere, but I don't know yet. So we've got. I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to decide where the incisor is going to go. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. What he's trying to do here. Now they could get through here, but there we go. Now he's pushed the button. He's got through. That's what you want. I would say take out the metal extractors. Take out that con. Go for the con first. The con's more important because obviously he can build the thing. Even though the metal, it's like a catch-22. Which is more important, the metal or the con? Has he done enough damage with the wrestlers? No. Unfortunately, nothing. And that might be the downfall there. He's getting a... He's got a couple of constructions out. So a radar, so you can see quite far, as you can see. That's okay. Now, whether he's going to protect this area or what he's going to do to protect this area, I don't know yet. This is what I say. It's a huge map for a 1v1. It's very difficult to control a lot of it. Which obviously makes for a better game in a lot of respects. Because obviously you're having to rush around. K-Spin is moving half down here, which is a nice play. Just to go half and half. Instead of trying to get all your eggs in one basket. So the incisors... Like I said, the incisor, if he's got a few, he should be able to take out some grunts quite easily. The grunt might back, yeah, so back off. He's got to do some light lasers and obviously get the extractor up here. Wherever he's... his commander's there. Now, where is the Chaoswind's commander? Relatively just in the centre, not doing much. I would have liked more construction here. Probably a 2. He's boosting it out, but it's taking a bit longer than what it needs to be. Especially when you've got all this option of, you know, of this map being so large. I think vehicles do have a bit of an advantage on this map over the bots. Because obviously the you know, there's not that many holes and things. It's really flat land. It should go quite well with the vehicles on this. He's only pushing on this side, not really pushing on the back. Now here, Chaos Spin starts to come in. He's going to take out... He's going to rip these constructions apart, which is nice. The incisors will get there eventually, but I think these will have gone down by then. Now, does he push up? I think that's the only option. He's got one pushed up. But now, if we go to the countermand of the other side... it's not done as much as possibly you wanted. I don't think it's... but this is better. We've got 3 left. But like I said, because it's such a large map, we don't know grave robbers out either, which would be nice to eat this up, because that's a lot of metal, and obviously you can use it to, you know, to resurrect these again. They're both obviously on Cortex, so there's obviously no the equivalent Lazarus or anything, so I'm not trying to mention any of that. A little bit of a forward bits. They tend to prefer in solar. Solar obviously takes a lot longer to build, but it's more constant. It won't go up and down like a yo-yo. I'm just surprised by it. It's only 1 to 4. Which implies it's terrible. So where's Guardians? His incisors are all down there. Now have they... Okay, so is a bit... yeah, so he's now got... he's gone for bots. I was thinking, well, that's not T2. No, so he's gone for bots now. Possibly to get the grave robbers out. Like these. I've always said there should be a vehicle version, but apparently it's not a good idea. It'll be overpowered then. So what can he actually do? It would be nice to... Well, that section's more already hold off. I would want to concentrate on maybe the bottom, where he was before, knowing full well that he's got a good advantage of nothing being, you know, getting through. That grunt's going to go down. This is a good push. It's definitely a good push. Where are they all going? They're all going into a line, so that's not too bad. Not a clump. No, you're not going to get too much there. We've got a metal storage, which, yeah, it's fine. Don't understand why I built it there and not back at the base. I mean, we'll see if he's increased his base, any more construction to it, but it doesn't look like. Now we've got the medium tanks. Now, medium tanks will take the incisors down, but there's not really enough of them. The incisors are slightly faster, but they are going to go down. Now, maybe to do this, I know it's difficult. It maybe should have probed at the top as well at the same time. That obviously means Is your API better than your opponent? But this is doing pretty well, though. It's taking a lot of stuff out there. So that quadrant's relatively free, as we had the bottom quadrant relatively free. Now, it's all going on now. What have we got in bases? He's got so he has got more constructions. That's what I was a bit worried, because it was really slow on building units. Some people are really good at it. I'm terrible at it. I have to completely when I think, oh, I'm fine. I just concentrate. You know, I always think I'm bad. I can't concentrate on two things at once. But a lot of people can flirt back and forth to the base, and you know what I mean. If you're really good at that, you should be really good at this game. I don't know whether it's my age. It may be. I could use that as a defence to say, well, I am over 50. The brain cell doesn't work as much as it used to do. But you know, if you're really, in a sense, if you're good at StarCraft 2 or StarCraft, you should be good at this. For certain. But anyway. More solars coming up. It's a solar fest of biblical proportions. That's going to go down if they can nab this. So we're about halfway with each of them now. The half the map is going to be taken. So at the top, obviously the blue is still in the lead here. But it doesn't... It's not overbearing, even though that says, you know... He could be not spending his metal on that well, you know. But the medium tanks will take these insiders if there's enough of them, which tends to be now. We've got 12 on the field. Yeah, so... It's a bit touch and go now. He had the time. I think he should have pushed at the top and at the bottom at the same time. It's difficult, because obviously, like I said, you need the API, but... I think if he'd have done that, he could have brought blue a bit better. A hell of a lot of... it's got quite a decent amount in the sizes. They are spaced out quite well, which obviously that means the AA damage doesn't work too well. They will go down, but whether you'll get to the back... I mean, he can't. I don't think. Well, look at the amount of cons that are there. He's not really going to do much. He's not going to really get them down. It's definitely blues to lose. Blues to lose. Which is our chaos thing here. He's been a bit more economical with his units, I think. Expansion, he's done a lot better. But what can he actually see? See, he can only see that much at the moment, but he does know over here, which he's got Rascal. He's got Rascal behind the lines, and they can't get to him. So he can actually know when it's you know, coming down. It's all right building defense, but is attack better than defense? It's, you know, it can be all questionable. I'm not too sure about this metal storage. Should have been back here somewhere to be protected. You know, there's not a lot here. Maybe he would have to... He should be able to increase his... let's see what he can see. See, he can only see so much as well. And his metal... He's not got enough... He's not got enough constructors as far as I'm concerned. But then again, Finn hasn't got that many either. They've got about the same. In fact, now we've got even more. So he is building up, which is good. We're obviously still on T1. No Pounders out, which I'm quite surprised. The Pounder would be a better unit than the Incisor. By now, there was nothing wrong with the Incisor to start with, but it's just a bit... It's just a bit, let's say, of the better word, limp when it's, you know, it's just not powerful enough to take down the medium. The end of the grunts, well, gone really. And obviously the Pounder would be good for the grunts as well, just in case he decided to go back to that. So, as it's a swarm unit. Now, this is a pretty good push. Obviously, he's got the medium assault, like I said. And although the one advantage over this medium, the Pounder, is it's faster. It moves faster than the Pounder. So that's its strength, if you like. It's not as good in a in a swarm. So if you had swarms of grunts or things like that that you were trying to take down, it's not as good. The pounder will rip grunts apart. It will rip, you know, pawns and any of the others apart. Any of the T1 swarming units. Ticks as well, it'll do quite well at, you know. The countermand of that would be the aggravator or the rocketeer, I would say, to the pounder. Because it obviously can fire a lot further away. But this is a good push. This is a 50-50 takedown. Whether he can... If he's going to do this, he needs to keep going. Don't stop. But I think these will all get taken down, I'm afraid. As I said, we haven't seen a lot of... We haven't... Oh, he's going to blow this up. Yep. Oh, he took that one down with it, though. So that wasn't too bad. Yeah. So I would like to see some grave robbers out on here and eating up all of that metal. It would definitely fun for your T2, although he has going for T2. Now with this T2, I like to go for a couple of... a radar, a jammer. It's a bit different in vehicles, but you could go for the Salamander, or if you really want it, go for the Tiger. Say 5 Tigers and one of each of these, or the opposite. The Zar's too powerful. It's too powerful for this 1v1. It's going to take too long to come out. But the Salamander's a decent enough unit to, you know, it's obviously lower. It's not as good as the Bull of the Armada, but it will do some damage. But it's whether he's going to get a chance to actually do something. This is nice again. He's pulling all his units away. This is what I said. So we have got to. Well, he's putting all his units up there. This is what I was saying. If he had the API, which is it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. I don't even know whether I can pull it off either. Is have half down at the bottom and half down at the top. That means the other player has to devote. Normally, attack's easier than defending. You always have to do twice as much API that you do of the other. So, but he is taking a lot of this down. He needs to take out the light laser to be able to. All this can go down. It's a nice push, but I think he's losing too much. Yeah, Blue's got it back again. The Shuriken's EMP, I don't even know whether it would actually work EMP in that. It will do it, but I don't know. Is it worth it doing it? Possibly not. What he needs to do is send a Shuriken out, get some more tanks out, and EMP all that, and then send the tanks in. But it would have been nice to have like I said, a half and half. That way the other, you know, well, that's just a... yeah, a laser test. I think the time is now. So what's he gone for? Yeah, he's gone for the Tigers, like I said. So that's good. I don't look completely stupid. Couldn't see any radar or jammers. Jammers would have been nice because obviously they can't see. Again, it just looks as it's. Oh, he is using the control, so he is using the control forward. Instead of just, unless he's obviously grabbed them and then just right-clicked them like that. There's another way of doing it. This is a nice push. I think this could be an ending push, this. He's definitely got a lot here. The Tigers need to find the commander. They're right next to the commander. No, the commander's done a rookie and said, I'm going. I'm not standing here. So, Shuriken with a Tiger. That will obviously, it will EMP it, but it'd be nice to have some units. That's what he needs. He needs to have some units out. He's building air as well, so what's he building? The fighters. Don't build the fighters. What could you build? Well, I suppose you could build bombers, but they take even longer, so... I don't think you can actually be really sly and try and grab the enemy commander. And lift it up and then, like, drop it and then you bring it to the end of the game. I don't think that actually works, but it would be funny if it did. Are we going for a GG? Is he giving up? I think he might be giving up here. I think he's felt.
Commander
Yeah.
self-destructed.
Oh, he did the card in the sun and killed himself. Don't particularly like that player. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out pigstv.com for some more videos, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.